awesome to listen to on the turntable because you get that like grainy like crackle, you know what I mean? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching, thank you for being here, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we're going to be talking about vinyls and records, and I'm going to be showing you my vinyl collection. If you're interested in anything that I do, you can maybe consider subscribing to my channel. Here we go, without further ado. So, my first one is Dark Side of the Moon. You gotta have this in your record collection. If you don't, baby, what is you doing? This is like classic, iconic, timeless, legendary. This is what you need. Then we got Alabama Shakes, Sound and Color. So this one's really cool. The vinyl itself is actually clear, which I think is fucking really cool. I love when artists do different shit with their vinyl and they get really creative with it. I love that. We got some Billie Holiday. Now this is basically a greatest hits album from Billie Holiday. It's got all my favorites. Like, Billie is bae. Speaking of jazzy bae, we also have Amy Winehouse. Legendary, classic, Back to Black is amazing. My favorite songs on here would have to be Tears Dry on Their Own. That song has gotten me through some breakups, through some tough shit. This whole album really has gotten me through a lot. Classic. I love this album and I'll love this album forever, and I'll love Amy forever. And also, if you haven't seen the Amy Winehouse documentary, it's on Netflix. You're welcome. We got some Best Coast. This album reminds me of being an angsty teenager back in 2013 or 2012 in the summertime and just listening to this all the time. My favorite song, Bratty B, because that song really just is me in a song. Then we have Minx. This isn't a really like popular band at all, but I don't know where I found them, but I found their song Indian Ocean, which is like a beautiful, ethereal, dreamy, amazing song. And I was like, I'm just gonna get the vinyl because I saw it at Amoeba. I was super surprised that they had it there. Please listen to Indian Ocean because that song is fucking beautiful. The album literally sounds like how the cover like looks. We got Ready to Die Biggie. This is really like the only hip-hop album I need in my collection. It's got all my favorites. It's got Suicidal Thoughts, it's got Ready to Die, The What, Juicy, Me and My Bitch, Big Papa, all the classics. Like, and I don't really have a lot of hip-hop in my collection because I have a really shitty turntable, and when I listen to hip-hop I want to listen to it on some like good-ass speakers, but this one I had to have. I went to a hip-hop swap meet and I saw it there and I was like, I gotta have it. We got some Pink Floyd. Metal, older Pink Floyd. This was like before Dark Side of the Moon. Seamus and Saint-Tropez are great songs. Mild High Club easily have become one of my favorite bands this year and last year because again, dreamy, a little bit psychedelic as well, amazing. My favorite songs on this one would have to be Window Pane and Weeping Willow. And we got Mac DeMarco too. It's beat to shit because I left it in my trunk and it got rained on, but it still works. Here it comes with a cool poster. It's got all these photos of him and his friends and stuff. It's got a little collage. Super personal, I love that. Then we have another Mild High Club album here. This is Skip Tracing, and I actually just got this off Amazon. I tried to find this everywhere. They didn't have it at Amoeba, they didn't have it at Puba, they didn't have it anywhere. And I found it on Amazon, but they were out of stock. But they ended up sending it to me like 2 months after I had, like, you know where you could sign up for that thing where it's like, if we're out of stock, we'll let you know when we get it again. And then, yeah. So they sent it to me like 2 months later, which was like a pleasant surprise. Skip Tracing, amazing. Album is fire, 10/10. Would recommend. Got some King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, and I know you're probably thinking, bitch, why don't you have any old albums? Why? It's like, why don't you have any of the other classics? And bitch, we're getting there. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, called Quarters. They actually don't have this album on Spotify, so I was like, I'm just gonna buy the record. Well, no regrets, great album, 10/10, would recommend. Then we got another Pink Floyd album, and this is The Wall, and I basically grew up on this album and the movie. There's a movie that goes to this album as well. It's got some super trippy drawings and animation. I still love this album. It is a classic, great album. Joy Division. Love Will Tear Us Apart. It's not the album, it's literally just the single, which is cool because I'm not a super huge fan of Joy Division, but I do really like this song, but still great nonetheless. This one I also found at the thrift store, and this is just called Jimi Hendrix. It's like $1.99 or something like that. Well, it says $7.99, but I don't think I paid that much for it. This is another treasure. Classic. Found this at Out of the Closet for like $3. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, it's Michael Jackson with a baby tiger. Then we got another Pink Floyd album, is Animals. This is like if you want to take a hit of acid with your friends, like in the woods, or you're tripping on shrooms or something, this is that album. We got Michael Jackson, Off the Wall. I love this man. Rest in peace. Queen's Greatest Hits. I also found this at the thrift store and I was like, I have to have it. This one's a little fucked up though. It's got a scratch on it, which really sucks. I don't want it to fuck up my needle, so I don't really play it that often. But it's still Queen and it's still great. Fleetwood Mac. It's got my favorite song, which is Dreams. I know, call me a basic. That song is nostalgic to me and for some reason it reminds me of my grandma. I don't know why. 1010 would recommend. This one's a little weird. I just bought this one just to buy it, just for the novelty. But it is the Breakfast Club soundtrack, and I also found this at the thrift store. And if I do listen to it, literally the only song I listen to is Don't You Forget About Me. I mean, that's the only song you really need to listen to. That part where he like walks out and he's just the album here. Now it looks like Cheech and Chong, but it's actually another Pink Floyd album. Surprise, surprise. And it's A Saucer Full of Secrets. I like the sleeve. I like that the sleeve is Cheech and Chong. Cheech and Chong on the outside and Pink Floyd on the inside, you know what I'm saying? Fleet Foxes. Awesome to listen to because you get that like grainy like crackle, you know what I mean? This album here, Chaz Bundick Meets the Matson 2, has easily become one of my favorite albums this year. This album, it's funky, it's psychedelic, it's jazzy, it's got all of that, and it literally sounds like how the cover looks. Once again, it sounds very like a jam band. We got Some Melodies Echo Chamber. This is like the most recent album that I bought. I got this off Amazon as well. I couldn't find it anywhere else. It's basically like a girl version of Tame Impala, and it's actually produced by Kevin Parker. This is actually the girl that he wrote Currents about. This album is amazing. The drums in this album are just fire. Kevin Parker is just fire. And last but not least, we got another Mac DeMarco album, and that is Salad Days. This one also comes with a cool poster inside as well. So yeah, that's super cool. I like these little goodies and posters that he puts in there. So yes, that is my vinyl collection. Thank you for sitting through this. If you got to this point, you a real one. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you actually check out some of these records and artists. But yes, thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and yeah, see you later. Bye.